I don't know why. But hello and welcome back to Doki Literature Club, even though this is the first episode of this series. Why am I playing this game? Why not? As already mentioned in the preface, and right now before anything bad could ever possibly happen, this is the title screen. Hopefully nothing bad will happen on this. And as I'm starting the game, remember, if can I put numbers? Can I not put numbers? New. Okay, I'm gonna put my name as me. Okay. This game is written as psychological horror. Don't watch if you don't want to be waving her arms in the air and she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friends you never see making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other so long. School together on days like this, but starting out high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I get tired of waiting up. I almost feel better off running away. I don't front of the cross on this. Catch up to me. I sort of read that. Just know in this game, I've kind of been spoiled. Not that bad. I'm totally gonna have SF do it. Or someone else on this channel that has not seen a single hide nor hair of this, and I'm just gonna see their reaction compared to mine. But oh my god, this is so weird. I don't know what's gonna end up happening to me. I could wind up doing stuff. I don't know. Ha. I overslept. I need to have voices. I feel like this will become a recurring thing, is I'll do these things on a semi whenever I want to do it basis. But I got you this time. Me. But it works so perfectly. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, me. I should change my name to I. No. That's mean. Yeah, me works. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. I want to go back and now see what I just said. Can I hit that? That's me. Oh, it was me saying that. Good to know. Return. I don't want to hit quit again. Want to, whatever you say, Sayori. I need to get voices for these. This is gonna be perfect. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, me, have you set a club to join yet? A club? I already told you I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Which, in real life, yes, I don't join clubs. They're wastes. They're not really wastes of time. I just don't want. I haven't been. I'm starting to look at it. That's not true. Told me you would join a club this year. Did I? This is one of the many conversations where I just simply go along with it. I do that to people too. This is perfect. It's me. Too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Just talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. See, this is literally just me in real life. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. A NEET? What the heck is a NEET? Was I not paying attention? Oh. Alright. Okay, I'll look at a few clubs. No promises, though. You'll try a little. If I see that. I'm not gonna try at all until the game makes me. Lecture. I'm surprised I even let myself relent. Oh, yeah. See? Guessing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I don't like reading! The school day is ordinary as ever, and before I knew it, I packed up all my things, stared blankly while looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Check out some clubs. I guess I've no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sayori. You must be coming to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one. just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Good job, me. You don't even need to wait up for me. I'm going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could just come to my club. Sayori, yay. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she's the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Perfect Nixon stamp of approval. It is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, yesterday we're bringing a new member. Made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Just sigh. Sigh. Fine, I'll stop. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay, yay, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Dang it, me! Why? Why would you sell your soul for a cupcake? Before I stay across the school and upstairs, the section of the school I rarely visited being generously used for third year classes and activity, but I am a third year. Terry, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Oh, I'm like reading this and I'm not paying attention. I glance around the room. I'm pleased to meet you. Always says nice things about you. One. Seriously, you've had a way to kill the atmosphere. I've already lost track of who I'm supposed to care about and who I'm not supposed to care about. This club. I would never say that. Sorry. No, wait a second. No, it popped her up like it was. I'm not paying attention to who's talking. The girl with the sour attitude. Her small figure. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay, I'm gonna get these names down. You know, just ignore her when she gets. Just ignore her when she gets quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girl. I wasn't supposed to read that out loud. I don't care. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Apparently comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like those two other people. Well, I'm not reading. I can't comprehend. This is why I'm at a literature club. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Who? Oh, that's right. Hello. Why do I know you? Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Most popular, smart, beautiful. I read aesthetic. Completely out of my league. So having her smile at me feels a little, me too, Monica. I'm like kind of reading this and I kind of don't care. I'm choosing when and where to care in these situations. We may have room for you at the table so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. I got a little too excited. This tea. Range to our bench is line so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sarah. Tiny train opens the chest. Awkward. I take a sentence. Sarah proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa, do I get to see the cupcakes? A dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Why do I not get to see a picture? I'm editing department, and by editing department I mean me in the future. Get on those cupcakes. I want them. well, you know, just hurry and take one. She has little bangs. It's delicious. I already managed to get icing on her face. The best angle to take a bite. Suki is quiet. It's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down the icing. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori says. Well, maybe. Reactions. Well, you know, I'm good at reading. Alright. I have logic. He returns to the table carrying a tea set. Place the tea setting down the tea next to cupcake. Whole set. Who keeps a whole set of tea in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, I guess, but don't get yourself intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Faintly smiles to herself in self-release and reasons that about and smiles at me. So I'm reading! Reading skills on point! What made you consider the literature club? I'm afraid to answer this question. By Sarah. And seriously, really happy to have me here. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You're probably a board member for any other of the major clubs that I don't know about. Why aren't you a leader of the debate club? They all have set positions, and I don't know if that bothers me or not. Can't stand all the politics. No one can stand politics. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I get to enjoy and make something special out of it. Because you get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. He is a great leader. The Hollis is playing Besiege. Also nods into them. I'm surprised there aren't looking for people in the club yet. Hard to start a new club. Could put that away. Now people do all the effort to starting something brand new, especially when there's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. It's a school subject. It's not supposed to be a club. Why we're convincing people both fun and worthwhile, but it makes like events that's much more important. All clubs before we. What did that say? I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. When do we graduate? Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. I'm gonna remember their names. I'll justify these three. Why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years. Yeah, that sounds like me. I don't really have a good way of answering that. I'm half jokingly. Let's say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. And she traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds like Harry Potter. The level created behind them is amazing. Tells a good story, and the foreign world is equally impressive. Goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her. I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements, usually immersive. Deep psychological elements like this video game. Virtual novel. Take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. This game in a nutshell. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I swear, she is the one that knows that she's in a video game. And I read a horror book once. I did something I can realize. So we might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for a reason. For someone as gentle as you. Guess you could say that. So it makes me think or takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. And that is why this game exists. Oh, what's this? Well, I just start for a split. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the left. You were writing on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back! You cupcakes, your poem. Everybody just That's it. And puts your hand on her shoulders. This works so cute. Yes, something. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why do you share them sometimes? No. For it's your eyes, so you don't like them. No, it's not a confident writer yet. I understand how he feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest riches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? I'm not keeping track of who's talking and who they're talking to. You could set an example. Come share hers. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Look puzzled. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we shall share with each other. This way everyone is even. She's the positive one! Plus, you know, usually it's all comfortable with that shit. Strengthens the bonds. Not right, me. Me! Oh, there's still one problem. And what's that? Bluntly come forth. Don't mind any try to. I lost my train of thought all for. They're staring at me like I did wrong. Make a clear-headed decision when I'm like this. That's it. I'm writing this poem as the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. Right. Okay, I've decided that I'm joining a literature club. Oh. They all rise up into the air. Watch her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. That's good now. Everyone's tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. Is the meeting tomorrow? Can I just wait till I don't know, the last period of the day right before it starts? We continues to chit chat with their food. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Might as well. Yay! Words! Oh, look! It's one of them. I don't care. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it for psychological horror. Because my mind can be scarred for life. Wait. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? Okay. I thought they, like... No. I thought they jumped at something. Okay. Look, they jump around the paper. Inferno! She jumped. Misfortune! Why do you like misfortune? The name of the game! Uncanny! Whatever that word means! Judgment! I don't know, unstable. I'm going to make her so happy. Agonizing! I could be reading these words, but it's much more fun to just click random words and see what happens. Electricity! Wow, I'm making her... Melancholy! Effulgent! Unrestrained! Disoriented! Contamination! Massacre! This is so fun to just say the word and then existence. Bubbles. Infallible. Tragedy. Why do you jump for that? Oh my god. Extraordinary and uncontrollable. I feel like I made that last high again. Me glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry, that'd be a strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Welcome back. Last come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, me. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I'm gonna only be able to record like one of these per day. My mouth is really like tired of talking. Like, if that's not hard to believe, that's very hard. Making you dive headfirst into literature and you're not even accustomed to it. Like he deserves any slacks. Told me he didn't even join any clubs this year, and last year too. And I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection. Mine's stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Fully defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. I need to figure out who's not liking words. Have fun. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. There's something in your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and me can be good friends too? Huh. I like how well that works, and Pokemon Me doesn't seem to work as a good name. Even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's nothing. What is it? Never mind. What do I do? Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means I'm up to rescue these situations. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so it's any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? I need to get different voices. Yeah, I may be wants to be. Alright. Truly, all you come here for is me sounding like just not talking. That's what you come here for. And commentary. Risha pulls out a book. The feels left out, so I picked up the book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I keep your attention even if you don't usually read. You know, discuss it if you want. This is House Despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. You can read it at your own. I'm forward to hearing what you think. Honestly, to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Having a cheery conversation in the corner of your face is already buried in a book. That was quick. Her inner expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, is rummaging around in the closet. This talks to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for distracting her from the reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at it. She's sneaking a glance at me. Our eyes met for a split second. But deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I wasn't fucked then I probably wouldn't have noticed you in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so this book that you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious on how you can have two copies of the same book. Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. Very obviously she isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm definitely started reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. At least pick it up. You might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and retellable story. Is that so? Well, what is it about? Well, Close scans red. The portrait of Markov. So I was looking eye simple on the front cover. All right. Can I just see some of these things and it just not explain? I want. Moves in her life gets real strange. She's targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment. Her life is in danger and deeply chooses who to choose. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and follow her. That's kind of dark, isn't it? So the dark turn came out of nowhere. Oh, didn't even read what that said. Aha, ha 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 ha. All of us are a fan of that sort of thing. Are you not a fan? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Is into these things. Her mind seems to be completely different. They challenge look at life from a strange new perspective. When a horrible thing happens, not just because everyone she wants to, is of the philosophy. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, not again. Hey, don't apologize. I've lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I don't have these problems. Well, as books and writing my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. Saying something strange. Please stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least all I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Alright, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book that I'd put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little abrasive. I'm sorry. I don't know. Something I used. Words! I see. Well, alright. Start the prologue. It means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. A little distracted, but somewhat comforting. Your ears in the corner of my eyes. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. You was apologizing a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against yours and hold my book between the two. I suppose so. Closes her own copy. Once we each lean in, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way. And so I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess it kind of makes it difficult to turn the page here. It actually switched perspective. But it's kind of distracting. You say since she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. Yeah, but distracted for a second. Glance over her eyes meet. I don't know how I'm going to be able to keep. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. I feel like I just saw her eye move. Instead, she assumes that she's before me, so I turn by my own volition. Continue the first chapter. Even so, each gently laying a flutter over as she catches it under her own thumb. Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Her eyes do move! Look at them! They're now turned towards me! She says and does. She's afraid that she'll do. But the kind of reminiscence some of your mannerisms. I see. I'm just gonna save button. Empty slot 1. Let's just save on this slide. So that's the end of today's episode of episodiness. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'm going to figure out how to fix my not talking and my jaw hurting. Goodbye.